It's hilarious.
So for this course, you're going to need peanut butter, jelly, and bread. You have those three things plus a utensil to spread it with.
Yes,
All
I
right.
grabbed a couple because I didn't want to get murdered by my wife and double dip because I do that.
Yeah.
Is the Greet Value A great brand for jelly? I made sure I got the best.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and introduce myself. You guys already know me. I'm Eric White. I'm basically here from Oklahoma, here in Norman. Lived here my whole life. And we're going to talk a little bit about making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches today. But I want you guys to go around and introduce yourselves just briefly. I think you've actually met before, but just go ahead and briefly introduce yourself and tell us who you are. Ms. Silka?
My name is Silka White, and I live here in Norman, Oklahoma. I'm not so much a peanut butter fan, but I will try it and see how it tastes. And I'm not a jelly fan either. So I going to use some other ingredients, some spreadable food, and well, let's see how it comes out.
Sweet, thank you. Jack?
Oh, yes. My name is Jack. I'm also from Oklahoma. And yeah, I think I look forward to this class, you know.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jack.
Oh, I'm actually an accountant for Capital One. And yeah, so I handle a lot of offshore accounts, a lot of embezzlement. But, you know, I stay above the law, though. I try to be. So.
All righty. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the presentation. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I can. All right. So, main part of today, what we're going to talk about is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Really what I want you to understand is why you should have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in your repertoire of food to make for a snack or dinner or a meal. There's a few reasons for this. Really, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches have been around for forever. Their popularity is usually limited to young people, children, but this is a really big shame because adults can really benefit from peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in a really substantial way. PB&Js are really cheap to make, they're quick, and they require very little effort. Another thing that Ms. Silka added earlier, she said that she's using different ingredients. That's really good because they're really versatile. You can change up the ingredients to make it whatever you want it to be. And the most important thing is, hopefully we're going to change Silka's perception, is that they're very delicious. You can make it any way you want. So you can make it in a delicious way. That first point we're going to talk about is cost effectiveness. After totaling the cost of bread, peanut butter, and jelly, even if you use expensive name brand products, one sandwich is under 50 cents. You can really make this total lower if, like Jack, you buy the Great Value brand, buy some really cheap, nice one, you can make it even cheaper. The ingredients are non-perishable, meaning you can store them for a long time. You could likely buy them in bulk and save a little bit on cost. Really, the only ingredient that would go bad was the bread, and you can freeze that for long-term storage. So really, that in and of itself makes it very cost-effective, being able to buy in bulk, and the ingredients in general are just very cheap. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are very quick and easy to make as well. There's really no prerequisite knowledge for making this sandwich, and there's no special cooking utensils you need to make them either. Typically, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich can be made in under a minute. It makes this a very valuable option for someone who's on a busy schedule. I know a lot of us have these busy schedules, and it's tough to find time to do things like cooking something that's delicious. Last thing we're going to talk about is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are very customizable. There's a diverse variety and types of breads, ingredients, really anything that you want to put on it, you can put on it. For this example, I'm just going to talk about bread. You can break bread down into different types: whole wheat, white. I like to use the deli swirl. You could use dinner rolls. You could really use any kind of bread. You can use any brand of bread. You can think of bread with crust or without crust, or toasted, or microwaved. So really, even just with this one ingredient, we can think of several different ways to change it to make a delicious sandwich. Possibilities are pretty much endless. But the most important thing that you need to take away from this presentation is that peanut butter and jelly sandwiches can be delicious because of the variety of ingredients you could use possibly. You can make a sandwich that will fit your unique taste buds. So the important thing is to find out a recipe or ingredients that make it palatable for you. So at this time, I'm going to switch over to my other camera. If you don't have your ingredients set out, you can do that now. You can see in my other camera view the ingredients there with the bread and the peanut butter all laid out. So I'm going to switch to my other camera. Give me just 1 second.
While he's doing that, I was joking. I actually work for the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office. Thought I'd clear that up. I forgot he was recording this. So yeah.
So we've got our bread set out. The first thing I'll do is I'll get 2 pieces of bread ready. So for part of the presentation, just watch as I make this, and I'll exactly how this is going to be done. And then afterward, I'll watch you guys make your sandwiches. So first of all, I like to get my peanut butter first. I'll take my utensil, generally a knife. I will spread it on the bread. Now, you don't really have to get a lot here, just enough to cover the surface. You can put excess back in the top of the peanut butter there. So as you can see, I've covered the entire face of the bread with the peanut butter. It's not too thick. It's just enough to get it covering that surface. Once we've done that, we're going to put our peanut butter away. We're going to break out our jelly. We're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to get a sizable amount of jelly out here. We're going to spread it over the bread. All right. Again, you don't need a whole lot here. Really just enough to cover the surface of the bread so you can get a good amount there. So once you have peanut butter on one side and jelly on the other side, you're just going to combine these 2 ingredients here into your peanut butter and jelly sandwich. After you've made your sandwich, the only thing left to do is enjoy it. Pretty good. So I'm going to jump over here to my original camera, and we're making our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Perfect. All right.
All righty. Guys, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and start making your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Make sure I can see what you're doing on your camera. So if you need to position your camera, I'll hold up your ingredients so I can see you.
Okay, this is my creamy peanut butter.
I think we have the exact same brand of cream. There we go. Perfect. I like a lot of peanut butter, so I can pretty much put half the jar on this thing.
That's a pretty cool thing about PB&Js is they're basically versatile. You can make it any way you really want to. Ms. Silka oh, perfect.
This is my peanut butter on one side.
Nice.
Okay.
Jack, can I see your slice of peanut butter on it?
Yeah, definitely. I like to cover both properties with this, just because I like to get a lot of peanut butter on my sandwich.
Ah, okay.
So two slices of bread with peanut butter.
Did you see what Jack did, Ms. Silka?
Yes, I saw it.
So he put peanut butter on both pieces of bread.
Okay, that's cool too. So here is my spreadable fruit,
Sweet.
and I put it now on the peanut butter sandwich.
Now I'm putting my over-processed grape jelly on my beautiful sandwich here. A little low. It's okay. I'm putting it right on top there. I like to.
That's what you were talking about double dipping earlier, about crumbs.
Yeah, yeah. There's none left in the container, so my wife can't kill me. And if she does, this is a video proof that she did. So. All right, there we go. All right.
All right. All you gotta do is put it together now.
All right. You always have to have a glass of milk.
Perfect. All right. And now I'm going to show you just one more. You should have in the files that I emailed you. It's called the peanut butter and jelly worksheet. If you've printed it out, you can pull it out, or if you want to just look at it on your computer, I'm going to be showing it on screen. So I'll share that with you now. All right, so this is the peanut butter and jelly worksheet. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a sandwich with your own personal ingredients chosen out on it. A cool thing here with this peanut butter and jelly is that you can do whatever you want. Like I talked about in the beginning, you can use different kinds of bread. You can use whole wheat, rye, whatever. For my example, I'm going to go ahead and use white bread. I'm going to do without crust. And I'm going to use whipped cream and strawberries. This is actually a sandwich recipe that my wife really likes. She enjoys, it's kind of like a sweet treat for her, but it's kind of an interesting thing that you wouldn't normally think about unless somebody had talked to you about before. So now I'm going to write out here down at the bottom, white bread. I can't write with this. Without crust. And then you would write whipped cream and then strawberries. So you have all of your ingredients listed there at the bottom for your created sandwich. So now what I want you guys to do is take a little bit of time here to fill out the peanut butter and jelly worksheet, and you're going to figure out what ingredients you think would be good on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So go ahead and do that now. And the examples on this worksheet are just examples. If you feel like there's something that's not on there that you would like to be on there, you're more than welcome to write it in. One of the cool things about peanut butter and jellies is that anything that you can think of, you can put on a sandwich. So if you feel more comfortable putting something weird on there, go for it. This is the time to be creative and think outside the box. Hey. You got your peanut butter and jelly worksheet, Jack? Jack, do you have your peanut butter and jelly worksheet?
Yes, I do. I'm actually working on it right now.
Sweet.
Okay, I finished mine.
All right. What kind of sandwich did you decide?
Daily swirl toasted, peanut butter, and cherry spreadable fruit.
Cherry spreadable fruit. That sounds really
Yes.
good with peanut butter. So you like to toast your bread before you put it in there.
Yes,
And you use deli swirl?
yes.
That's the same bread I like. What about you, Jack? Have you figured one out that sounds good to you?
Yeah, actually, it's no different than what we just made, but I like strawberry jelly. So I was gonna do strawberry jelly with peanut butter, and I would add Nutella to it
Ooh.
as well. So those
What
that
kind
would
of,
be
what kind of bread?
Oh, wheat bread.
Okay.
Absolutely. Wheat bread's the way to go.
That's another cool thing. This is peanut butter and jelly worksheet is just an example. If you feel like you want to add a third ingredient or even a fourth ingredient, you can do that. That's the great thing about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is you can really diversify and use anything that you want to use as an ingredient. If you've noticed, there's even things like Leberwurst in there, which is like a meat paste. So you don't even have to use more than one ingredient if you don't want to. If you just wanted to use bread, one slice of bread and peanut butter for a low carb option, you could do that. But there's really no limit to what you can do with these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So take these peanut butter and jelly worksheets, try to find a good recipe that you like. Jack said he wanted to try Nutella. My mom says she likes the cherries. She likes that kind of flavor. So really experiment and try different things and see what you like. And you'll be able to come up with something that's quick and easy. You can do it very quickly in your home. You can do something that's very cost effective for you and your family. And importantly, you can find something that's delicious. But really, that's the end of the training. It's very simple. You were able to see very clearly how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you made one. And so if you wanted to, tomorrow you could implement this training and you could start enjoying peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Eli said that boob milk was the choice for him.
That's his choice.
Yeah, just forget all the other stuff. He just said the milk. He wants milk.
So Eli, that's the little guy there?
Yeah, he said he's going to try that tonight. So, okay.
Solid.
He learned a lot.
So you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that?
No, I think that I've made a delicious sandwich here thanks to your training, and I can't wait to eat it.
Well, next time I try peanut butter and bananas.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the liverwurst sounds good with mustard.
That sounds delicious.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's all I had for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to my training. I really appreciate you guys supporting me and coming out to this. But this is where we're going to end the meeting. So thank you guys so much for coming.
You're welcome.